30 years ago, Tyler Consolidated High School opened its doors for the first time, combining rival schools, Sistersville High School and Tyler County High School. Well, back in the early 90s, that idea was not all that popular with everyone. But today, in 2023, the entire Tyler County is united in silver and black as their Silver Knights have an opportunity to win the first baseball championship ever, not just for Tyler Consolidated, but in the county's history. The Knights have one state title since the school opened in 1993, a 2007 volleyball championship. Tyler Consolidated has a chance to make history today. Wahama wants to add to its history. The White Falcons are regular in Charleston and have 4 state championship trophies back in Mason County. Last season, Wahama came within a strike of a 5th championship, and this year, the Falcons are determined to not let the title slip through their fingers again. They outlasted Charleston Catholic in an 11-inning classic Thursday night and believe this is their year. We have 3 championships left to crown this year. And will it be Tyler Consolidated or Wahama to get the first? We'll find out next as the 2023 state championships continue. Good morning and welcome inside a sun-drenched Go-Mart ballpark. It is a beautiful day here in the capital city. Dave Wilson, Fred Persinger, Chris Lawrence will be along shortly. Fred, an opportunity to history today for Tyler Consolidated. The school opened in 1993. Never in Tyler County history, whether you go back to Sistersville and Tyler County High School, have they won a baseball title. These guys are hungry to bring one back to the community in Sistersville, Kidwell, Middleburn, and all points in between in Tyler County.
And they're excited. They are excited. Talked with the team a few minutes ago, and you can tell to a man. They've been down here since Thursday. They had a good day yesterday, doing some practicing, getting some hitting in, and they're ready to go, and he's going to go. Robbie Jones is going to go with Jaden Helmick, a kid that pitched a couple of innings on Thursday night.
Wahama back in the title game. Saw it slip away a year ago, Fred. The White Falcons in that classic battle Thursday night won an 11-inning affair with Charleston Catholic. They believe this is their year.
They do indeed, and let's be fair here. Coach Sussman has done a tremendous job with that ball club to 26-10, 27-10 now. They're going to get Bryce Sussman on the mound, and Bryce did have an opportunity to get a little wet. Only pitched 2/3 of an inning back on Thursday in their win 4-1 over Charleston Catholic. Maybe one of the best games we've seen here in a long time, Dave.
Should be a good one today. Tyler Consolidated and Wahama. Fred Persinger had the opportunity to catch up with Tyler Consolidated head coach Robbie Jones.
Coach, beautiful Saturday in the capital city, and for a head baseball coach and his team, there's no better place to be than today here in Charleston.
Yeah, Fred, there's no place we'd rather be. All the hard work we've put in to get to this point. These seniors have been with us since their freshman COVID year. We had 16 practices this year, then we had to kind of mail it in like everyone else in the state did. And we're just really proud that all their hard work has paid off, and we're down here in Charleston to finish their careers.
Talk about your season, Robbie. Highs and lows.
Yeah, we have 32 wins, and we played in a bunch of tournaments to try to get ourselves ready for these situations. And we've been able to kind of set our pitching up to a point this week where we don't have Ty Walton today, but Jaden Helmick can come back and start the game on the mound.
You know, you talk about Ty and you talk about Jay. I just thought, boy, that's a pretty good 1-2 punch you have.
Yeah, they're 17-1 on the season. Helmick, who's starting today, had a .700 ERA coming into this tournament. And both of them are just unbelievable leaders and competitors. And I wouldn't trade them guys or any of our 19 for anyone.
You're kind of familiar with this Wahama ball club.
Yes, these are 2 Little Kanawha Conference opponents. We were able to make the Final Four and beat Williamstown for that. And like I told you before, we had a magic number of 9 going into the Little Kanawha Conference tournament, and now the magic number is 1 to accomplish all of our goals. We were able to win the conference, the section, the region, and here we are in the state finals on this beautiful Saturday.
You won on Thursday, so you had a day off in the capital city. Did you guys do anything?
Yeah, we were able to, Capital High School's head coach Stephen Lewis led us onto their facilities before our game Thursday. And then we checked into the Embassy Suites after the win Thursday, and we've been here ever since. And we got back to Capital High School yesterday and got a lot of good work in. Our kids have been unbelievable all year. They've been on 2 beach trips. They know how to play these 10 a.m. games, and we feel like we're battle-tested and prepared for the moment.
It's obvious Jaden has to have a good ball game, but what else has to happen for you to be victorious?
Our defense has been solid for a couple years, been solid for several years. That we pound the fundamentals in practice, and these kids come to work every day at practice. I just couldn't ask to be around a better bunch of kids than what we have, and I'd like to mention all 19 of them and tell a story about each one of them because every one of them deserve it.
I know for a fact your school, entire community around Sistersville area and Middleburn, they're going to be thrilled if you can bring this thing home.
We want to bring this championship home to Tyler County so bad. They've supported us so much all season. All the people in Sistersville at their alumni parade in Middleburn, and all the businesses have fed our kids all year long. People's Bank and the Speedway Diner and the Boggs Pizza in Middleburn. They've been so great to us and our kids and all the support. And I think we'll have one of the biggest crowds of the day down here as a single-A school.
Robbie, best of luck, Fred.
Thank you, Fred.
Tyler County lies on the Ohio River between Wetzel and Pleasants County and was founded in 1814. It's named for John Tyler, who was governor of Virginia from 1808 to 1811, and the father of President John Tyler. The county was transformed by the oil and gas industry in the early boom days. In 1892, the Polecat Well was drilled into one of the richest oil pools in West Virginia. And in 1894, the Big Moses gas well was drilled and became one of the largest ever found. Today, oil and gas, particularly drilling in the Marcellus Shale, has been a boost to the county's economy and provides numerous area jobs. Tyler County was home to 2 West Virginia governors. Arthur Borman, although not born there, spent his early years in the county seat of Middleburn. And Cecil Underwood, who is both the youngest and oldest governor in West Virginia history, is a native of Tyler County. The school is located in the county's oldest town, Sistersville, which was originally known as Wells Landing, named for its founder Charles Wells, but it was later renamed Sistersville in honor of his 2 daughters, Sarah and Delilah. From Sistersville come the Tyler Consolidated Silver Knights to Go-Mart Ballpark. Wahama High School is located in the northern part of Mason County in the community of Mason, West Virginia. The school was established in 1925, and its unusual name derived from the first 2 letters of each of the 3 area districts, Wagner, Hartford, and Mason. The county was founded in 1804 and named for George Mason, delegate to the U.S. Constitutional Convention and the father of the Bill of Rights. The community lies along the Ohio River and is connected to the community of Pomeroy, Ohio via the Mason-Pomeroy Bridge. From Mason come the Wahama White Falcons to Go-Mart Ballpark.
Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Back at Go-Mart Ballpark, Wahama and Tyler Consolidated getting ready for the Class A championship game here with White Falcons head coach Billy Zuspin. And Coach, always good to be playing on Saturday in Charleston.
It is always good to be playing on Saturday in Charleston. That's why I just told the boys, said no better day than to be playing today. So hopefully we're loose, relaxed, and can play some good ball.
You had that instant classic Thursday night, but that was an 11-inning game. You did have the benefit of a day off, so What did you do with the time yesterday?
We took some BP, a little bit of practice, and then just encourage the boys to just relax, get some rest, eat well, and just take care of themselves. Get ready. You got to get ready for today.
You're going to go with Bryce Zussman on the mound today. He came in late in that ball game. He's going to go again today. What do you expect out of him?
Well, if he's got his good command, he's got stays around the strike zone. Pitches to contact. We just got to play defense behind him and get some run support. I think we'll be all right.
Hoping the bats come alive. There were a lot of guys that you faced some really good pitching on Thursday night. You're going to see another tough pitcher today in Jaden Helmick.
Oh, we most certainly are. We've faced him before, being a conference opponent. But yeah, he's a quality pitcher. So we'll have to be ready. Have to have good at bats. It'll come down.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff, we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you. An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Back inside Gomart Ballpark, getting set for the Class Single A title game. Tyler Consolidated and Wahama. Dave Wilson along with Fred Persinger. And the third member of our crew today is Chris Lawrence down on the field. Chris?
All right, thanks a lot, Dave. We just had the national anthem sung here, and I wanted to bring in the man. I tell you what, Landau, can I grab you for a second? He is. I got him here, though, guys. Hey, Landau, how you doing?
I'm good, man.
Landau Eugene Murphy Jr. here, joining us at Appalachian Power Park, who belted out the national anthem. How many times have you sung that song?
I can't even count no more. It's so many, man. But, it's always an honor to be able to represent, for the United States of America and sing that song that we all love to hear. So I just try to keep it patriotic and, and have fun with it.
You definitely knocked it down here this morning as we're underway, and the foul ball comes right by, and Landau just about fielded that one. If you hadn't had your hands full, you'd have had that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would have had that if I'd have put this water down.
Landau, you've been spreading the message about the fact during the pandemic you got your high school equivalency, you got your GED. Talk a little bit about that journey.
That journey was a long time coming. I've been blessed tremendously, and I know that. My God has blessed me tremendously, but out of all the accolades that I've received from winning America's Got Talent and being on all these stages all around the world and entertaining everybody. The only one that was missing was my high school diploma, and that bothered me for 20 plus years. And so once the pandemic hit, it was kind of like a blessing in disguise. It gave me a chance to sit back, smell the roses, and figure things out. Some of the things that I really wanted to do that I hadn't accomplished. And, you know, one of the things that I really wanted to accomplish, even as a kid coming up in high school, was to hand my mom that diploma and say, Mom, I'm finished, I graduated. But I never got that opportunity. My circumstances, caused me to drop out of high school because I was taken out of West Virginia, placed into a whole new environment in Detroit, Michigan in the 80s. And it was like running a gauntlet going to school. So, I let those circumstances get the best of me. And I try to encourage kids today to not let that happen to them. So,
and you're at this point going to college now.
Yeah, right now I'm signing up for college. I'm not going to officially say the name of the school yet, but when it happens, and I fill out all my paperwork and get everything going, it's really going to be great.
Ground ball down to the right side and one away as Aaron Henry grounds out to the first baseman here for Wahama. Landau, it's good to see you, man. Continue to spread that message, and we wish you well in your journey with this educational track as well as your singing career. It's really going well.
Hey, thank you, man. I've been doing this for, going on 12 and a half years, and we have a fellow West Virginian that's also on AGT too, man.
Yeah, we do indeed. Phil Bowen, who had a monster opening show there on Monday.
Yes, man, and I reached out to him on social media and congratulated him and told him he has a wonderful state that's going to always back him. So, me and him have some kind of similar roots. I was taken out of here at 10 years old to Detroit, Michigan, and his parents are from Detroit or something like that. Right. Yeah, so, you might see 2 West Virginia boys on stage during Christmas. So
that would be wonderful, man. Yeah. Good to see you, Landau.
Hey, good to see you too, man.
Take it easy, buddy. There he is, Landau Eugene Murphy Jr., the winner of America's Got Talent, who belted out the national anthem here this morning to get this single-A game started. I guess we got one away, Dave. Take it from there.
Thank you, Chris. Aaron Henry grounded out to first to begin the ball game, and Nathan Manuel, the catcher, is at the plate, and he's down on the count 0-2 to Tyler Consolidated starter Jaden Helmick.
Who else can host a live West Virginia outdoor show, interview Landau Eugene Murphy Jr., do play-by-play during the interview? None other than our Chris Lark.
Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Helmick with a strikeout, and there are 2 away here in the first. Let's run through the Wahama lineup. Aaron Henry and Nathan Manuel, you've met them. Logan Roach bats third, plays center field. Ethan Gray is at first base hitting cleanup. Hayden Lloyd is in left batting fifth. Eli Rickard is a designated hitter. Trey Olinger is at third. Bryce Zuspin, the pitcher, bats eighth, and Chandler McClanahan rounds out the lineup at second base for Billy Zuspin and the Wahama White Falcons. We'll go around the diamond in just a moment for Tyler. Breaking ball up high. The count is 2-0 on the batter, Logan Roach. Roach was 2 for 6 in that 11-inning affair on Thursday night, and Helmick pours a strike over the outside corner.
I have nothing against the young man, but I do not want to see him come to the plate 6 times today, okay? Boy, it's a beautiful, beautiful day for championship baseball.
Pitch fouled over the dugout. Sunny skies and 75 to get the day started.
Feels a little warmer than that.
Well, the sun is the entire ballpark in the sun this time of day. Hope you brought your SPF 50.
I'm just going to hide behind you. I'm safe.
2-2 pitches outside. The count full to Logan Roach.
For those listening last night to our broadcast, please feel comfortable knowing I don't have to fight with that other mic today.
We got you wired in today. Payoff pitch, breaking ball, just missed the outside corner, and Roach works a 2-out walk here in the first inning.
I think base runners are going to be so very important. More important, I think, in this game, considering the pitching on the mound you're going to see today. You get a base runner, you better take care of him and try and get him in.
Tyler defensively, Brody Seckman, Carson Gorby, Ty Walton in the outfield, Charles Brown, Ethan Clark, Reese Davis, and Owen Westbrook around the infield. Zayd Billings behind the plate. Grounded to short, slinging over to first base, and off target is Clark's throw. Runner's going to advance to third as Clark had to hurry the throw with Gray chugging down the line. And the inning will continue for Wahama.
Now batting for Wahama, your left fielder number 5, Hayden Lloyd.
Charge and air to the shortstop Clark, and Hayden Lloyd with an opportunity. 2 outs and runners at the corners. Lloyd would like to get on base. He had a tough night Thursday night, went 0 for 5 at the plate. First pitch is outside, a ball to Lloyd. Now Helmick ready again, sets and delivers and gets a check swing. They appeal to first, and first base umpire Doug Cruz says Lloyd able to hold the bat back. It's 2-0 on Hayden Lloyd. 2 outs here in the inning. A walk and an error has extended the at-bats for Wahama. Breaking ball on the outside corner, and the count is 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. Hit on the line. Foul. Just to the foul side of third base.
Dave, something Kyle and I were talking about in a broadcast yesterday. You have to be impressed with, I think, every pitcher I've seen here at the state tournament this year. They are ready to go. We don't need a pitch clock in high school baseball. That's for certain here in West Virginia.
Get it back and rock and fire. Here's the 2-2 pitch on the way from Helmick. Strike 3 almost. Wow. I thought it looked good, Fred. He got me.
Great call, my friend.
Counts full. That was just off the black. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball right back to Helmick. He'll sprint over to first base and take it himself, and the inning is over. Helmick pitches around a walk and an error. No runs, no hits. 2 runners left aboard in the middle of the first inning. Wahama nothing, and Tyler coming to bat. You're listening to High School Championship Baseball from Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Chick-fil-A and its 18 West Virginia owner-operators salute the more than 86,000 boys and girls that participate in scholastic sports in our state. Chick-fil-A recognizes that participation in high school sports helps to develop leadership and teamwork skills that prepare each participant for life. The same values that Chick-fil-A in your community shares. Chick-fil-A, proud to support West Virginia high school sports.
Bryce Zuspin on the mound for Wahama. Zuspin pitched Thursday night in relief, and here's the lineup he'll face for Tyler Consolidated. Jaden Helmick leads things off. He's pitching. Zayd Billings behind the plate, bats second. Ethan Clark is the third hitter. Cleanup hitter Ty Walton is in right field, followed by Charles Brown at third. Carson Gorby is in center field. Reese Davis bats seventh, plays second. Owen Westbrook is at first, batting eighth, and the designated hitter Mason Nichols rounds out the starting 9 for Tyler Consolidated. Hayden Lloyd, Logan Roach, Blake Henry around the outfield. Trey Olinger, Aaron Henry, Chandler McClanahan, and Ethan Gray is at first, with Nathan Manuel behind the plate catching Zuspin, and Zuspin delivers a strike to Jaden Helmick.
Bryce Zuspin pitched 2/3 of an inning on Thursday. Gave up 1 hit, 1 run, 1 walk, and facing 4 hitters.
Pitch around the outside of the zone on Jaden Helmick. Helmick 1 for 3. Drove in a run in that come from behind victory. That pitch a called strike. Count is 1-2 on Jaden Helmick. The pitch is a breaking ball. Called strike 3 as it breaks across the letters. 1 away in the first.
Now stepping to play for the night.
One down, and Zaid Billings will be the batter, the sophomore catcher. Billings looking for his first hit of the tournament, facing Zuspin, and takes a pitch high for a ball.
Something we've seen in this tournament. If you get runners on, you need to get them in. And Wahama had them at first and third in that last half inning.
Billings waves at a breaking ball. He's down on the count, 0-2.
Looks like Sussman is throwing just a little better this morning than he did on Thursday.
Zuspin winds, brings the 0-2 pitch. Good 0-2 pitch down on the dirt, stopped by Manuel. And the count is a ball and 2 strikes on the batter, Zaid Billings. The 1-2. Another off-speed pitch, flipped right back to the pitcher, Zuspin. He'll trot toward first base, underhand to Gray for the second out of the inning. 2 up, 2 down. Ethan Clark will be the batter, sophomore shortstop. Clark 1 for 4 in Tyler's win over Petersburg Thursday afternoon. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Including a couple of strikeouts on Thursday.
Zuspin a lefty, Clark a left-handed hitter. That breaking ball starts at about his hip. Broke right over the plate. This one down below the knees. 1-1 to Ethan Clark.
Which, if you ask Ethan, that's a whole lot better than starting at his head.
The 2-0 delivery. Another breaking ball that does start up around his noggin and stays out of the zone. And the count is 3-0. 3-0 the pitch.
Now stepping to plate for Tyler Consolidated, your right fielder, number 15, Ty Walton.
Walton, one of these seniors for this Tyler Consolidated club that has put together a remarkable run, over 30 wins this season. Pitch up high, a ball. Had to battle through Wheeling Central. That miraculous come from behind 7th inning win in the region to get them to Charleston. They feel like it's their destiny. Squaring to bunt. Walton ends up taking a strike.
That's good knowledge of knowing what the strike zone is. That was going to be a high strike, and he knew if he tried to bunt it, he was going to be popped straight up in the air.
The 1-1 pitch, breaking ball, low, and it's 2-1. Zuspin liked that pitch. Good location. Could not get the call from home plate umpire Ralph Smith. Doug Cruz is at first, Jamie Cook is at second, Richard Rose at third for this championship game. Breaking ball stays high this time, and it's 3-1 to Walton. Walton back in the box, Zuspin ready. He brings the pitch, and it's a swing and a miss, count full. Clark takes his lead from first. Walton in the box. Clark will be moving with 2 outs. Zuspin ready, comes to the plate, and it's a called strike 3 to end the inning. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Bryce Zuspin. No runs ahead, or no hits, and a runner left at first base. After a complete inning, no score at Gomart Ballpark. You're listening to High School Championship Baseball from Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Ready? It doesn't matter if you're playing hard or working hard. Your workout only works out if you recover right.
Recover.
Chocolate milk helps you recover for what comes next. It's delicious and contains the right mix of protein and carbs to help refuel exhausted muscles.
Ready? Recover. Repeat. Chocolate milk, the official beverage of high school sports, is brought to you by the American Dairy Association Mideast.
Back at Gomart Ballpark, no score as we go to the second inning. Dave Wilson, Fred Persinger, Chris Lawrence joining you today. Beautiful day. And Jaden Helmick will face Eli Rickard, Trey Olinger, and Bryce Zuspin here to start the second inning. Rickard, the designated hitter, will be the batter. 1 for 5. Scored a run in that dramatic extra inning affair Thursday night against Charleston Catholic. After 7 innings was scoreless. Helmick ready to go. Rocks and fires and drops a breaking ball in there for a strike.
Eli is hitting for the right fielder Blake Henry again today.
The pitch swung on and popped up. This is going to be into the seats just to our right. Rickard was playing second base Thursday night. He came around to score what would end up being the go-ahead run in the 11th inning. He singled to lead off that inning and would eventually come around to score. That made it 2-1. Final would end up being 4-1 as Wahama played at 3 in that 11th. Down in the count now, 0-2 to Jaden Helmick to lead off the second inning. And Helmick's pitch, fanned at strike 3. Second strikeout of the day for Jaden Helmick. 1 away in the second. Helmick started game 1 against Petersburg. He went 2 innings, threw 49 pitches, 1 under the limit, so he could come back and pitch today. And that's in there for a strike to Trey Olinger. Ty Walton and Jaden Helmick, they are 1A and 1B if you ask head coach Robbie Jones. He was comfortable with either one of them out on the mound today. Pitch is foul tipped back to the catcher Billings, and it's quickly 0-2 on Olinger. No balls and 2 strikes. Helmick ready. Fires. Strike 3. Paints the outside corner. Olinger down, looking 2 away.
Now stepping to the plate for the White Falcons, your pitcher number 3, Bryce Zuspin.
And Bryce Zuspin will be the batter. Nobody on, 2 outs, top of the second inning.
3 strikeouts already for Jaden Helmick. For Tyler Consolidated.
Zuspin was 1 for 2 and drove in a run late Thursday night in that 3-run 11th. Pitch is in there for a strike. Zuspin with an RBI single in that 11th inning. He'd eventually come around to score as well. That pitch misses. 1 ball and 1 strike on the Wahama pitcher. The left-handed hitter facing Helmick. Takes a rip at this pitch, fouls it straight over the press box and out of play. And the count is 1-2. Zuspin ready. Helmick ready. He brings the pitch. Leaves it up and away. That'll even the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Bryce Zuspin. The 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Helmick strikes out the side in the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners aboard. In the middle of the second, no score. Wahama and Tyler Consolidated. You're listening to High School Championship Baseball from Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Hi, I'm Heather, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is getting the perfect bite. It's probably not the first bite, it's the second or the third, with the juicy chicken and the delicious pickle. The bite with the pickle is it. I mean, that is like the magic combination.
Hi, I'm Jennifer. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is the combination of the warm, soft bun against this delicious piece of chicken. The bun is just this soft little hug around the chicken that's so perfect in every bite.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
The health plan is a proud partner with the West Virginia SSAC and has been your most trusted carrier for over 40 years. Log on to healthplan.org for more information.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
And if there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon. Parmar stores have 200 locations throughout the region to serve you. Parmar Stores is the official store of high school sports in West Virginia. Well, we go to the bottom of the second inning. Very impressive pitching performance by Jaden Helmick in that last half inning. We're scoreless, and here's Dave.
Bryce Sussman back to work for Wahama, facing Charles Brown, the third baseman for Tyler Consolidated. And the first pitch is a called strike to Brown. And Fred, you may have been very prophetic back in the first that when you get runners on the way Helmick's dealing and Sussman is dealing as that curveball stays high, you better figure out a way to get him around and get him home because you may not get a whole lot of opportunities.
And we've seen it quite often. This has not been a high-scoring state tournament.
It has been very, very well pitched, as that one is just outside. All these teams this year, Fred, have come down with multiple arms. And through the first couple of days, good pitching has certainly beat good hitting.
No doubt.
Pitch fouled back into the bricks. And the count is even. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Charles Brown. 1 for 4. Drove in 2 against Petersburg Thursday. Sussman, the lefty, ready, brings the 2-2 pitch, and it's a breaking ball that stays high and away, and the count's full to Charles Brown. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The payoff swung on and popped up. This is going to be foul back behind us, and we'll re-rack him and do it again. Brown, Carson Gorby, Reese Davis, the scheduled hitters for Tyler Consolidated. They're in the home half of the second. Sussman ready, and he chases a high pitch, fouls it back into the mid of Manuel, and it's the third strikeout today for Bryce Sussman.
Now stepping to the plate for Tyler Consolidated, your center fielder number 14.
1 away.
Carson Gorby.
Carson Gorby, the center fielder, will come to the plate. Gorby 2 for 2. Ready to face Sussman for the first time, and Sussman delivers low, ball 1 to Carson Gorby. Gorby, a utility guy for the Knights, as he pops this up on the infield. McClanahan, the second baseman, calling for it. Waiting for it to come down. Snares it. And there are quickly 2 outs in the second.
Now stepping to the plate for the Knights, your second baseman number 10, Reese Davis.
Reese Davis will be the batter. The young man 1 for 2. Run driven in Thursday night in the semifinal. Chases a breaking ball. 0-1. He's already been the hero once in the postseason. Reese Davis lines this into center field, giving chase. Roach going to track it down into the left center field gap. And that will conclude the second. No runs, no hits. No runners aboard in 2 innings in the books. Still no score. Tyler Consolidated and Wahama. You're listening to High School Championship Baseball on Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you. An An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Civil and environmental consultants proud to support high school student athletes across West Virginia. Participation in high school sports helps develop leadership and teamwork skills. CEC knows that teamwork and leadership skill learned in the classroom and on the fields and courts carry over into life. CEC, big firm capabilities, small firm culture. Well, we've played a couple of innings and nothing is happening on the scoreboard, and the pitchers are controlling the game right now, Dave.
Neither team with a hit through 2 innings of work. Bryce Zuspin has settled into a groove, as has Jaden Helmick. The 2 of them have combined for 7 strikeouts through 2 innings of work. Helmick has 4, Zuspin has 3. And Chandler McClanahan, the number 9 hitter, to lead things off for Wahama. McClanahan in search of his first hit in the tournament. He looks at the first pitch, and a breaking ball over the inside corner to McClanahan. The 0-1. Swung on, pop foul. McClanahan laid down a sacrifice bunt Thursday night. Struck out a couple times. He wasn't the only one. Jonah DeCoco for Charleston Catholic registered 12 strikeouts in what was a old-fashioned pitcher's duel. This one's outside a ball, 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes to McClanahan. Helmick ready. Fires. Swing and a miss. 5th strikeout for Jaden Helmick. Quickly, 1 down in the 3rd.
Struck out the last 4 batters he's faced.
Aaron Henry back to the plate. 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to the first baseman to begin the ball game. Left-handed hitting Henry. In the box, ready to go, and he whiffs at the first pitch. Boy, Helmick has settled into a nice rhythm.
He has indeed. He gets the ball from the catcher, looks in. Usually the batter's already in the box. He rocks and fires, and here it comes again.
The 0-1. This is popped up left side. Brown, the third baseman, is going to give chase, but this is going to be about 4 rows deep. The left fielder, Seckman, coming in. He tumbled over the pitcher's mound down there in that bullpen along the left field wall. He's okay. He's going to drop back into position, but he did a barrel roll trying to come over top of that mound. So the count's 0-2. Helmick ready, delivers, popped up, and this is going to get foul. Just to our left, a couple of young men going to give chase. Good crowd for this first championship game. Of course, Wahama always brings a good crowd, and they are excited up in Tyler County about their Silver Knights. The 0-2, just off the plate. Good off-speed pitch, trying to get Henry to chase, but he wouldn't take the bait. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
In a couple of conversations this morning with Robbie Jones, all of Tyler County is excited.
Swing and a miss. That is the 6th strikeout and 5th in a row by Jaden Helmick.
Now batting for the White Falcons, number 7, Nathan Manuel.
Well, Robbie Jones, a Tyler Consolidated alum from 2003, just old enough to remember, Fred, when Sistersville and Tyler County High School, as this pitch is off the plate to Nathan Manuel, consolidated. And if you were around in the early 90s, you remember they were rivals, and they were a great rival for all those years. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. But that was 30 years ago. And now everybody's in black and silver up in Tyler County.
Happy, happy, happy.
One ball and one strike. Pitch just off the plate. Now, I'm sure there's a Sistersville grad and a Tyler County High School grad somewhere saying,
"What are you talking about? That ain't true." Get out of my yard.
The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Helmick trying to retire the side for the second straight inning and strike out his 6th in a row.
He has really, really been impressive on that mound.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch hit in the air, center field. Gorby will take a few steps to his left, and it's a can of corn for the 3rd out of the 3rd inning. Helmick has retired 7 straight. We're in the middle of the 3rd. No score. Wahama and Tyler Consolidated. You're listening to High School Championship Baseball from Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
You know, it's good to have options when choosing health coverage for yourself, for your family, or for your employees. And you have options with the health plan. Known for exceptional service and support with a nationwide network of physician, flexible coverage options you can count on, and competitive rates you'll appreciate. The health plan. Plan on it. Learn more at healthplan.org.
Bottom of the 3rd inning, still no score. And this championship game shaping up to be a pitcher's duel once again. Owen Westbrook, Mason Nichols, Jaden Helmick will be the batters against Bryce Zuspin. Zuspin has retired 4 in a row. He's got 3 strikeouts, and the first pitch to Westbrook is fouled away. Nothing in 1 on Owen Westbrook. And the pitch late on the fastball, flips it foul down the left field side. He's down 0-2.
Westbrook was 0 of 1 in that semifinal win on Thursday. Did come around on a walk and score a run.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Chased the breaking ball out of the zone. 4th strikeout for Bryce Zuspin. 1 away here in the 3rd.
Now stepping to the plate for the Knights, your designated hitter, number 13,
Mason Nichols will come to the plate. Nobody on, 1 away. The designated hitter, 0 for 2 in the semifinals. Looks at a breaking ball from Zuspin that was a good-looking pitch, but missed low.
Mr. Nichols looks like he has some speed. You agree?
If he could get on base, he could make some things happen, and he lines this into center field. It's down for a base hit. First hit of the day for the Silver Knights. Comes with 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting for the Knights, number 9,
Nichols, Fred, will golf at West Virginia Wesleyan.
All right.
So maybe you can take him out for 18.
Show him a few pointers.
Absolutely. He's at first base with 1 out in the top of the order coming up in Jaden Helmick. Helmick swinging away. First pitch. Drives it into deep left field. And on the run and diving is Lloyd, who makes the catch. Hayden Lloyd lays out in left field, and he robs Jaden Helmick of extra bases. My, oh my, what an effort. Hayden Lloyd tracking toward the line, dives and comes up with a web gem.
No doubt.
And if you're Jaden Helmick, all you can do is tip your hat to that.
Outstanding catch by Hayden Lloyd in left field for Wahama.
So 2 outs, and Zayd Billings is the batter. He grounded out in his first plate appearance.
That ball left the bat. You thought, oh, here's a little rally going.
I thought that was into the corner for extra bases all day. The 1-0. Just off the plate. 2 balls and no strikes to Zayd Billings. The 2-0. Breaking ball rolls through the zone, and the count is 2 balls and a strike to Billings. Owen Westbrook at first base after the base hit. But now 2 down in the inning. Zuspin from the stretch brings the 2-1 pitch to the plate. Billings hits it in the air. This is going to get back of the first base dugout and out of play. Into the crowd. Should have brought their glove.
Young man came up with it and then pitched the ball a couple of rows down to some much younger youngsters.
This ball ripped right back up the middle. That's a 2-out base hit. And the Knights trying to get a 2-out rally going here as Billings sent it right back into center field.
Now batting for the Knights, number 12, Ethan Clark.
That'll bring Ethan Clark to the plate. He walked in the first inning. Clark with 2 outs comes up empty on a first pitch swing. Clark coming into the tournament, a .379 hitter with 36 runs driven in. Takes this pitch, hits it through the right side. Oh no, snared by Ethan Gray. Gray flips to Zuspin, covering. Zuspin going to make the play at first base. Thought he ripped it through the hole, but Gray makes a nice backhand stab. He gets the out and saves a run. No runs, 2 hits, 2 runners left stranded. 3 innings complete at Gomart Ballpark. No score. Wahama and Tyler Consolidated. You're listening to Championship Baseball on Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Field Turf is the trusted choice for athletic fields in West Virginia. Field Turf, proud partner of the WVSSAC. Third member of our broadcast team this morning is Chris Lawrence.
On every team, Jaden Helmick on the hill for Tyler Consolidated this afternoon. Straight dealing, but he is the guy that is obviously the emotional leader of this team. When he comes into this dugout, the energy level doubles and then sometimes goes even higher. After he hit that long ball that was a long out, he came off the field, and I mean, even after that out, he lit up his teammates and said, we're going to get to this guy, keep hitting him. And every time he's in this dugout and on the field, he is just the lightning rod for this Tyler team.
Thank you, Chris. Logan Roach is the batter. He takes the ball outside. Helmick and his teammate Ty Walton, they're going to play at Glenville State next year. In fact, as the 1-0 pitch goes outside, they are due to play some summer ball, travel ball down in Myrtle Beach, and Monday, they're headed south, Fred, which doesn't sound like a bad option.
No, it's amazing how many of these kids just almost play almost year-round. But that's, I guess, what it takes if you want to succeed at the next level.
2-1 on Roach, and he lifts this ball into left field, goes the other way with it. Seckman giving chase, and it's down into the corner for extra bases. Roach around first. He'll cruise into second with a leadoff double in the top of the fourth inning. Good job to go opposite field. Seckman was shading Roach to pull, and he could not catch up with that ball. And Wahama with its first opportunity of the day. Ethan Gray will be the batter. He was 1 for 5. Had a big hit late against Charleston Catholic, driving in a run. And Helmick delivers a first pitch strike to Ethan Gray. Gray made a nice snag in the previous inning. Well, it looked like it was going to be a base hit and a run scoring hit for Tyler Consolidated. Now down in the count, no balls and a strike. Takes a hack at this pitch and pops it foul, out of play over the first base dugout. No balls and 2 strikes to Gray. Ethan Gray had an RBI double in the top of the 8th inning Thursday night that gave Wahama a 1-0 lead. Fouls this pitch straight into the net. And it's 0-2 on the lanky first baseman for Wahama. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch called strike 3. That was right down Broadway. And it's the 7th strikeout for Helmick.
Now batting for White Falcons, number 5, Hayden Lloyd.
1 out. Hayden Lloyd will be the batter. Lloyd made the diving catch in the last inning. Grounded out to the pitcher to end the first, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Helmick, quick look at the runner at second, comes to plate. Lloyd squares to bunt, bunts it right back to the pitcher Helmick. He'll quickly throw on to first base, gets the out. Roach moves to third, but there are 2 outs in the inning. Still going to take a base hit to score him.
Now batting for Wahama, number 2.
So Rickard will be the batter. Rickard struck out swinging in the second inning. Helmick trying to pitch around the leadoff double here in the top of the 4th. No score in this Class A championship game. Breaking ball hit to the left side and through the infield past a diving Brown. That'll score. Roach from third, and it's 1-0 Wahama.
Now batting for Wahama, number 34.
Brown with the runner at third. Fred was playing a little bit up, and maybe if he's back, he's able to knock that ball down, but it was coming too quickly and got through the infield. And the pitch is fouled to the right side by Trey Olinger. Nothing in 1 on Olinger. He's 0 for 1, struck out in the second. That's exactly what you talked about, Fred. Got the runner on, got him over to third.
That's a big run. I mean, we're already in the 4th inning. And Helmick had been pitching great.
And Fred, if Billy Zussman doesn't bunt with 1 out, move the runner to third, he doesn't score that run.
That's exactly right.
Brown had got a piece of it, so it didn't get far into left field. He's either stranded at second or maybe gets to third base. That's all.
Yeah, in fact, they kept Reichard only a single.
0-2 pitch down in the dirt. Rickard got a big secondary lead, draws a throw from Billings, but he's back into first base safely. Ball and 2 strikes on Olinger.
Trey swings a big bat.
Pitch fouled.
And a big run down at first.
Nice play by Coach Zussman. Gets some applause from the crowd. He can still field his position.
Yeah, right. That slow grounder. I mean, he'd tell you the same thing. He didn't want out there.
1 ball and 2 strikes on Olinger. Helmick back on the rubber, checks the runner at first base, comes to the plate. And Olinger battling, fouls off another pitch at 1-2. Wahama with a 1-0 lead now in the top of the 4th inning, thanks to the RBI single by Rickard. He's at first base with 2 outs and will draw a throw from Helmick. And Helmick nearly threw it away. Westbrook had to dance around Rickard diving back at the bag to ensure the runner did not take off. So now the 1-2 pitch, again spoiled by Olinger. One ball and 2 strikes, the count remains. Helmick's 1-2 pitch hit on the left side. Clark, the shortstop, will field. Throwing on the run, 1 hop, and Westbrook can't handle it. Westbrook trying to backhand the 1 hop throw. Could not dig it out. It's an infield hit for Olinger. And the inning continues for the White Falcons. Zuspin will be the batter.
Now stepping to the plate for the White Falcons, number 3, Bryce Zuspin.
Zuspin will stand in with runners at first and second. 2 outs in the inning. Zuspin swinging away, fouls it off down the left side. The 0-1, swing and a miss on an outside pitch, and it's 0-2 on Bryce Zuspin. Swing and a miss. 3 pitches and the 8th strikeout, but Wahama gets on the board first here in the 5th. Leadoff double by Logan Roach, coming around to score on Eli Rickard's RBI single. And in the middle of the 5th inning, Wahama 1, Tyler Consolidated 0. You're listening to High School Championship Baseball from Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
The Health Plan is a proud partner with the West Virginia SSAC and has been your most trusted carrier for over 40 years. Log on to healthplan.org for more information.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
Welcome back to Gomart Ballpark, and this is the Class Single A championship game, and right now you have Wahama on top 1-0. The West Virginia Secondary School Activities Commission promotes athletics that provide lifelong and life quality learning experiences to high school students while advancing their achievement of educational goals. Our reason why.
We go to the bottom of the 4th. Jumped ahead an inning coming out of that last one. 1-0. Wahama leads it. And Bryce Zuspin back to work. And I heard Chris's report from the Tyler Consolidated dugout. Jaden Helmick said, hey, just keep swinging the bats. We're eventually going to get to this guy. Well, Wahama did that to Helmick. Just keep swinging the bats, and they got a runner on. Got him around in the top half of the 4th.
Been around this Silver Knights team before the game, and they are really relaxed. They're loose. They were just ready to play. It's been a good game so far. Just a 1-0 score.
Zuspin will deliver a pitch high and away to Ty Walton. Walton went down looking in the first inning. 1 ball and no strikes. Walton takes a strike. Charles Brown and Carson Gorby to follow for Tyler Consolidated. The 1-1. Breaking ball in there, 1-2. This Tyler Consolidated team knows about coming back and has done so a couple of times this year. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase up and away. And Zuspin sits his 5th batter down today. Walton was none too pleased with that effort. So Brown will be the batter. Brown digs in, and the first pitch is a curveball in there for a strike. That is a borderline unhittable pitch. Started out of the zone, break it back in. Fastball swung on and fouled up the third base side. And Brown is down to the count, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes on the third baseman, Brown. Zuspin, ready, winds, deals. Brown pops it up. Out back of second. McClanahan going out. Henry coming on, and it'll be the right fielder, Henry, calling for it. And he makes the second out.
Now stepping to play for the Knights, number 14,
2 away.
Carson Gorby.
And Carson Gorby will be the batter. Gorby popped out to second base. Righty Gorby into the batter's box. The southpaw Zuspin delivers, and Gorby hits it in the air to right field. Henry twisting and makes the catch. No doubt about it for the third out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. No runners left on. We've played 4 complete at Go-Mart Ballpark. Wahama 1, Tyler Consolidated, nothing. You're listening to High School Championship Baseball on Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Farmers and Mechanics Insurance knows West Virginia, and we understand how much all of our high school teams and athletes mean to the communities that we have served for more than 100 years. That's why we're proud of our partnership with the West Virginia SSAC. Their commitment to teach and promote sportsmanship and citizenship is the key to future success. Protecting what matters most to you. Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies, a proud partner of the West Virginia SSAC.
No matter what it is you need, you'll find it at your local Par-Mar store. From gas to groceries, snacks, and everything else you always seem to run out of, Par-Mar stores has it. Need more savings? Download the Par-Mar app and sign up for the Par-Mar Rewards Card. You won't only see our stores in your neighborhoods, you'll see us in your neighborhoods too. We are proud to be in your town and proud to be a part of the community. Come see us at Par-Mar stores, and remember, if there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
Back at Go-Mart Ballpark, Fred Persinger alongside Dave Wilson. Civil and environmental consultants proud to support high school student athletes across West Virginia. Participation in high school sports helps develop leadership and teamwork skills. CEC knows that teamwork and leadership skill learned in the classroom and on the fields carry over into life. CEC, big firm capability, small firm culture.
Chandler McClanahan to lead things off against Jaden Helmick here in the top of the 5th inning, and Helmick delivers first pitch breaking ball for a strike. During the previous half inning, there was a moment of silence here at the ballpark. Flags are at half staff today, and that pitch down in the dirt. And a check swing and appeal to first. They call it strike, so it's 0-2 on Chandler McClanahan. We'll tell you why there was a moment of silence in just a moment. And the 0-2 pitch, curveball just out of the zone. It's 1-2. Helmick ready, shakes off his catcher, gets the pitch he likes. The 1-2 pitch is down and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Chris Lawrence, who's on the sidelines, also, of course, works in the Metro News newsroom. broke the story yesterday. Unfortunately, curveball fouled away. And Chris, it's been a somber day, especially in the law enforcement community in West Virginia.
Yeah, no question about it. We told you about that last night during the first AA semifinal as Sergeant Corey Maynard of the West Virginia State Police killed in the line of duty yesterday afternoon, and that was confirmed during the game. We brought you that story.
Ground ball to the right side. Davis will gobble it up, throw on to first. Chris?
And he, the story is posted at WVMetroNews.com earlier, like you said, between the in the middle of the fourth inning, a moment of silence observed. His picture placed on the video board out in center field as everyone paid tribute to the loss of another fallen hero. And certainly it is a dark day. As you mentioned, the flags are at half-staff today in West Virginia. An arrest made in that case overnight. They caught the man they have charged with his murder, and you can read more about that today at WVMetroNews.com. They did not have a moment of silence in the pregame because they had a different moment of silence for Greg Reed of the SSAC. So he was honored here, and certainly his presence is missed here at this tournament as well.
All right, thank you, Chris. Aaron Henry is at the plate. He swings and misses. Ball and a strike to Aaron Henry. The 1-1. Pop foul out of play. And the count is 1-2.
What a tremendous game Aaron Henry had in that win over Charleston Catholic on Thursday evening.
Swing and a miss into the mitt of the catcher Billings. Ninth strikeout of the day for Jaden Helmick, 2 away in the fifth.
Helmick now with 9 strikeouts in this game.
Nathan Manuel will be the batter. And he takes ball 1. One ball and no strikes. The pitch well out of the zone to the right or left-hand batter's box. 2-0 on Nathan Manuel. He is 0 for 2. Struck out, flew out to center field. Helmick trying to retire the White Falcons in order, but he won't do it this time. It's a line drive into right field. That's a 2-out hit for Nathan Manuel. Took the outside pitch, went the other way with it. And Wahama has a 2-out base runner in the top of the fifth inning. That'll bring Logan Roach to the plate, who got the rally in the fourth started with a leadoff double. He's been on base twice today, walked in the first inning. Jaden Helmick's pitch count, by the way, starting to creep up there. He's at 82 pitches here in the top of the fifth inning. Manuel takes his lead, and Helmick misses with the ball up and away. 1-0 is our score in the top of the fifth with 2 outs. Wahama at the plate with a runner at first base. Helmick working from the first base side of the rubber, delivers a strike on the outside corner.
Helmick has done a much, much better job than back on Thursday when he only lasted a couple of innings.
The 1-1. Going to be hit on a line into center field. Gorby coming on. He'll have to let it hop in front of him. It bounces over his head. Manuel takes the big turnaround second. He'll go to third, and following behind Roach, he will leg into second base. And Wahama threatening with 2 outs.
Now batting for White Falcons, number 9, Ethan Gray.
And Ethan Gray will come to the plate with 2 runners in scoring position. I think you give Roach a single and he advances to second on the throw. But a good heads-up play to see where the ball was going to take that extra base. And the pitch is high, ball 1 to Ethan Gray. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. And the Wahama fifth inning. And Helmick delivers a strike on the inside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike to Ethan Gray. The 1-1. Grounded to the left side. This is going to be a tough play. Clark deep in the hole. Fields. He's got no play. Runner from third scores. And Wahama takes a 2-0 lead. Clark moving to his right. Fielded that ball deep in the hole. And he had no play anywhere. Wahama up 2-0.
Now batting for Wahama, number 5, Hayden Lloyd.
And Hayden Lloyd, I beg your pardon, will be the batter. And the first pitch he sees fouled away. Lloyd had a sac bunt in the 4th inning and has grounded out in this ball game. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 down in the dirt. Skips away from Billings, but not far enough for either runner to attempt to advance. 1 ball and 1 strike to Hayden Lloyd. 2-0. Wahama with the lead in the top of the 5th inning. Helmick peers in toward Billings, has his sign, sets, and the 1-1 pitch is swung on and tapped foul toward the third base dugout. So the count is 1-2. Helmick now trying to limit the damage here. Wahama with runners at the corners. 2 outs and a run in already. Now the 1-2 pitch is outside. Lloyd did not chase. 2-2. The break-even pitch hit foul up the third base line. Another nice play by Coach Zuspin on the hop.
Man, you're pushing for him to get in the field, aren't you?
I think he could give you an inning or 2.
Maybe an out. Maybe 1 out. That's it.
Another break even all the way from Helmick. Strike 3. No. Almost. My, oh my. Helmick thought it was. Everybody on the infield thought it was. They all took 2 steps to the dugout. Home plate umpire did not think so. It was borderline. Definitely a borderline pitch. I think Hayden Lloyd took a big deep breath after that too, Fred.
I think you're right. He said, got away. I thought it was a little outside personally, but.
So the count's full. Runners in motion. Payoff pitch. Ball 4. That'll load the bases for Eli Rickard, who had an RBI single in the 4th.
Now stepping plate for Wahama, number 23, Eli Rickard.
And now Helmick is up to 95 pitches as well. So Rickard will be the batter. Big opportunity here with 2 outs. Bases loaded. Helmick comes after him, and the first pitch just tapped foul in front of the plate. So 0-1 on Eli Rickard. The 0-1. Fastball tapped back to the pitcher. This is going to be a tough play. Clark's got a barehanded. Clark throw on to first. Not in time. Runner safe. Run scores. 3-0 Wahama. Slowly tapped ground ball. Clark charging hard, threw it as quickly as he could, but Rickard legs out the infield single, and the White Falcons played another.
Now batting for Wahama, number 34.
Bases remain loaded. Trey Ollinger will be the youngster. The third baseman will step in. He struck out back in the 2nd inning and was aboard on an error.
And Coach Robbie Jones is going to bring his infield into the mound for a conference. I think sensing, Fred, a little bit of frustration. A couple of close calls just not going their way this inning.
Yeah, and you've got Jaden Helmick. He's thrown 97 pitches, so it won't be too much longer before he'll be coming out. I think what Coach Robbie Jones wants to do, just get his kids together. They're frustrated. There's been some really, really close pitches. Yeah. And that'll get a pitcher off his rails, that's for certain. So, get them together and say, hey, look, this is it. We've got to get it together because we trail now 3-0. And this game is quickly slipping away. Already in the 5th inning.
Well, this team never say never.
No, you're right.
It looked like Wheeling Central had that regional championship game locked up until the bottom of the 7th.
And I think probably Robbie may have even said something like that. We've been here before.
It's a sticky wicket right at the moment. Bases are loaded for Trey Olinger, and he's 1 for 2 today. First pitch to Olinger, breaking ball is a called strike. Eli Rickard has had a pretty good day today. He's 2 for 3 and has driven in 2 runs. He's at first base. Hayden Lloyd is at second. Ethan Gray is at third. The 0-1 pitch popped up, and it's 0-2 as this ball gets fouled out of play. Bryce Sussman on deck would be the 9th batter of the inning if Wahama can get that far, and if they do, they will have extended the lead for their starting pitcher. Helmick trying to get out of the jam. 0-2 pitch skips over on the left-hand batter's box, and a nice pick by Billings, the catcher. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. Helmick delivers high, ball 2.
It's 1-0-1.
The 2-2 pitch is flipped foul out of play. Bases full of Falcons. 2 runs across here in the 5th. Wahama trying to extend that with 2 outs. The 2-2 pitch is out of play again. Olinger's had a couple of nice at-bats where he's just battled. We've seen that a couple of times in the tournament.
He doesn't want to go down swinging. Gets just enough of the bat on the ball to stay alive.
Helmick pauses. Another 2-2. Just out of the zone, and it's full 3-2. Here we go. Runner's going to be moving on the pitch. Olinger with 1 swing in the bat can blow this one wide open. Helmick trying to limit the damage. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner's on the move. And this pitch is hit into left field. That's a base hit. 1 run will score. Coming around third, another run will score. Wahama leads it 5-0. Trey Olinger, 2 RBI single with 2 outs here in the 5th.
And you still have Rickard down at second. Olinger will be at first, and this inning is certainly not over yet.
That's going to be all for Jaden Helmick as head coach Robbie Jones goes to the mound, takes the ball from his senior one last time, and we'll turn it over to the bullpen here in the 5th inning. But credit Wahama with 2 outs, Fred. Nathan Manuel gets the single, and that just kind of got the ball rolling. And it's been hit after hit after hit since then. Roach with a single. Gray legged out that infield hit to score a run. Lloyd with the walk to load the bases. Rickard with an RBI single, and now Trey Olinger with a 2 RBI single. And I may need them to bring my all-tournament team ballot back.
Yeah, that's a good point. Reese Davis is going to be the new pitcher for the Tyler Knights, as he will move in from second base.
So Davis will take over on the hill. Just a freshman. And works with a pitching coach down in Parkersburg, which is a pretty good jaunt from just about anywhere in Tyler County, to be honest with you. Over an hour's drive. Helmick is going to go to the outfield. It looks like Westbrook, oh, he's on the infield, still at first base. I think Gorby is going to come into second with Reese Davis going to the mound. You catch all that?
I got it.
All right. Still a jam to get out of here.
And now the plate for Wahama, Zussman.
With Zuspin coming to the plate, runners at first and second. Zuspin is the 9th batter of the inning. Facing Reese Davis, and Davis delivers on the outside corner for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch, up and in. 1-1 on Bryce Zuspin. Starting pitcher for Wahama is 0 for 2 today at the plate, but I think the head coach will take that. 1-1 pitch. Zuspin swinging a miss. Got away from Billingsley for a moment, but Billings got it back.
A lot of damage being done with just 2 outs in the inning.
The 1-2 to Zuspin. Up high. And the count is even 2-2. Reese Davis coming in relief of starter Jaden Helmick here in the 5th. 4 runs across for Wahama. And Zuspin hits it in the air. Helmick coming on. Helmick will see it fall in front of him. Coming around from second is Rickard. Here comes the throw. They got him at the plate. Good throw on the line from Jaden Helmick in center field. Cuts the runner down at the plate to end the 5th inning. But Wahama plates 4 runs on 6 hits and 2 runners left on. In the middle of the 5th inning, it's Wahama 5, Tyler Consolidated nothing. You're listening to High School Championship Baseball on Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
Greatness is built with chocolate milk, the official beverage of the WVSSAC. The American Dairy Association's Mideast reminds you low-fat chocolate milk has the right mix of fluids, carbs, and protein to rehydrate and refuel muscles. Is your team built with chocolate milk? For more information, visit drink-milk.com. I hate it when they spell it out like that. Why don't they
just put the dash?
Put a dash.
Put the dash.
Anyway, we're at the bottom, and they're going to the bottom of the 5th inning, and Tyler Consolidated now has its work really cut out for them. It was okay through really 4 innings when they trailed by 1, but now they trail by 5, and you're down to your last 15 outs, or 9 outs rather, so better get it going in a hurry. And I'm telling you, I've been so impressed with Sussman today out on the mound. Sussman has been very impressive.
Bryce Zuspin out there for the White Falcons has not allowed a run, just 2 hits today, and had to wait on his catcher Nathan Manuel to get stretched out a little bit. I think he was cramping up. It's a hot day, now up to 80 degrees, sunny skies down on the turf. Chris Lawrence has made his way over to the Wahama side of the field. Chris?
You guys mentioned the fact when Rob Jones pulled his infield in and talked to them a few minutes ago, just trying to settle them down. He had to settle himself down a little bit. He went to his coaching staff, and there's obviously a lot of frustration in that dugout, but he finished it up, and then he told his team, he said, we've scored 6 runs in 30 different innings this year. So they're in a position that is not unfamiliar at all. They've had several comeback wins, including the one in the regional over Wheeling Central that you referred to there, Dave. So they definitely feel like they can still pull this off.
Absolutely. Davis swinging at the first pitch, pops it up on the infield, and it's squeezed by Henry, the shortstop, and there's one out already in the inning. That regional final, Tyler was down 4-0 in the bottom of the 7th. Reese Davis, who just popped out, drove in the game-winning run as Tyler came back to win that against Wheeling Central 5-4. Owen Westbrook got a walk, which ignited the outbursts. Ended up chasing Maroon Knight starter Gary Hatfield from the hill when he reached the pitch count. And this pitch is going to be hit in the air to left field. Westbrook lifts it to Lloyd, who makes the catch, and there's quickly 2 outs here in the Tyler Consolidated 5th. Jaden Helmick had a double. Zayd Billings hit a 1-0 pitch to the fence. That was a 3-run homer, cut the margin to 5-3, and well, as they say, the rest history. As Tyler pulled off an amazing comeback in that regional game. We say all that to say, don't count them out just yet. Pitch down low, 2-0 now to Mason Nichols, who has one of the 2 Tyler Consolidated hits. But the way Bryce Zuspin is dealing, could be a tall order with a 5-0 lead for the crafty southpaw. That pitch catches the outside corner, and it's 2-1.
Only 56 pitches thrown by the youngster.
The 2-1 pitch hit hard into left field. Lloyd coming on. It'll bounce in front of him for a 2-out hit.
Well, you have to start somewhere.
Got to get base runners aboard. Nichols with his second hit of the day. And Jaden Helmick will be the batter. Helmick was robbed of an extra base hit in the 3rd on a diving catch by the left fielder, Hayden Lloyd. Wahama does have a pitcher loosening down the left field line as Helmick takes a strike. Pitch count not a problem for Zuspin, but he did work a little bit on Thursday. Although his left arm looks good from here. And the pitch is high ball. Somebody left a mic open over there again. 1 ball and 1 strike. Zuspin ready. And can't pull the string on the breaking ball. 2 balls and a strike to Jaden Helmick, who is 0 for 2 today. Although he put a pretty good swing on a pitch back in the 3rd inning. The 2-1. Chase the high fastball, and the count is 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, and Helmick takes a close pitch, 3-2.
That's when you close your eyes and wait. If you don't hear anything, all right.
Just sheepishly move back into the box. All right, 3-2 pitch, 2 outs, runner on the move. Payoff pitch, pop foul, and spoiled.
Hanging in there.
Another 3-2. Helmick spoils it again up the left field line. Righty throwing down there for Wahama just in case he may be needed. Another payoff. Ball 4. Breaking ball stayed high. And Tyler Consolidated trying to mount a 2-out rally of its own here in the 5th. Zayd Billings will be the batter. Billings had a single in the 3rd. So runners at first and second, 2 away. Wahama leading at 5-0. Billings takes a rip at the first pitch, and he fouls it back over our heads. No balls and a strike. The pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2 on Zayd Billings. No balls, 2 strikes, runners at first and second. The 0-2 pitch is hit hard to the left side, scooped up by Olinger, the third baseman, and he'll step on third for the force and the final out of the 5th inning. So Tyler's 2-out rally snuffed out. We've got 5 innings in the books. It's Wahama 5, Tyler Consolidated nothing. You're listening to high school championship baseball from Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Hi, I'm Heather, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is getting the perfect bite. It's probably not the first bite, it's the second or the third, with the juicy chicken and the delicious pickle. The bite with the pickle is it. I mean, that is like the magic combination.
Hi, I'm Jennifer. A little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is the combination of the warm, soft bun against this delicious piece of chicken. The bun is just this soft little hug around the chicken that's so perfect in every bite.
The West Virginia Secondary School Activities Commission serves its 286 member schools and their students by providing leadership and support for the conduct of education-based athletics, which enrich the educational experience of all participants. WVSSAC, our reason why. We head to the top of the 6th inning, and Wahama is leading Tyler Consolidated 5-0. And Wahama has limited Tyler to just 3 hits here today. Wahama has just done a great job. Tyler, though, when they get the chance, they've got two more innings, 6 more outs, and this one is not out of reach. As you said, you can't count them out, Dave.
No, they had that big come-from-behind win in the 7th against Wheeling Central, and you don't even have to go back that far, Fred. Go back to Thursday. Petersburg got out to a 4-1 lead through 3 innings, and Tyler posted 6 runs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. We'll go on to a 7-5 victory over Petersburg, so the offense certainly potent enough to put some runs on the board, but they'll have to figure out Bryce Zuspin to do that.
And he's not really tired. He's only thrown 53, 54 pitches. I mean, he's still got a full complement of pitches available. He's been very smart about that, so we'll see. But certainly Tyler Consolidated has the hitters, as we mentioned, to put 6 runs on the board if they need to.
Chandler McClanahan will lead things off, as he did in the 5th inning. McClanahan is 0 for 2 today. So he'll stand in, and the first pitch is a ball down and away.
Now, with that said, Reese Davis cannot allow any more White Falcons to score.
Davis coming in relief of starter Jaden Helmick today as the pitch is high ball. Helmick got off to a hot start. At one point retired 7 in a row. Had struck out 4 in a row. Well, the Wahama hitters just kept swinging and started to get hits to land in the 4th inning. That pitch is outside, 3-0. Davis kicks and fires, and the 3-0 pitch misses. It's a 4-pitch walk to start the 6th inning.
And you never like putting the 9th place hitter on base with a freebie.
Aaron Henry will come to the plate. He is 0 for 3. Pitched a marvelous ball game Thursday night. Pitched into the 8th inning. He takes a big rip at the first pitch he sees and whiffs at it. And as the old cliche goes, Fred, baseball being a game of inches, you think back to that 5th inning as Davis brings the 0-1 pitch to the plate, swing and a miss. About an inch, the difference between an inning-ending strikeout and a walk that continued the inning.
Yep, there you go.
Maybe about an inch on that infield hit.
Doesn't take much, that's for certain.
No balls and 2 strikes to Henry. And a breaking ball stays up around the letters. That's how close you are to being this game potentially being 1-0. It's 1-2 on the batter, Henry. And the pitch way up high draws Billings up out of the crouch. 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Breaking ball misses, and Davis was ahead in the count 0-2, and now has worked it full 3-2. Henry battling at the plate. Here's the payoff pitch. It's inside, ball 4.
Yeah, that one almost hit him. So 2 runners are on.
Back-to-back walks to lead off the 6th, and Nathan Manuel will come to the plate. Had a single in the 5th inning and came around to score on Ethan Gray's infield hit. And now time called, and Robbie Jones going to go to the bullpen. Another pitching change for Tyler Consolidated. Davis will exit. And, well, somebody's going to come in to pitch. Just not sure who it is yet, Fred.
Robbie Jones.
No. Robbie Jones. He was a pitcher back in his day.
He was.
Pretty good
indeed.
pitcher, had some good stuff.
Like Carson Gorby.
Yeah, they're going to bring Gorby from second base. It looks like Davis will go back to second base as Jones trying to manage things, and Billings better be careful. The catcher's complaining about the strike zone to the home plate umpire, and
that's
I
never
can tell
good.
you, Fred, you just don't do it.
No.
Don't cop an attitude with the home plate umpire. Never do that. Let me tell you, it shrinks.
Oh, it does, yes.
The zone will shrink if you do that.
Yep. He may not always be right, but he's always the umpire.
The proper thing to do is you try and go, did that miss low or inside?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate it.
And then when you get back in the dugout, you talk about how he needs a new set of glasses.
Well, that's right. You say, did that miss low? And he says, yeah. He said, no, it didn't. You don't do that?
No. Never worked out for me. So Gorby going to come into the game to pitch here, and he's got 2 runners to deal with on base. Carson Gorby, 1.7 ERA, making his 12th appearance of the season for Tyler Consolidated. Gorby, 41 strikeouts, just 8 walks on the year. And he'll face Nathan Manuel, will be the first batter. I did have an umpire back in the day, Fred. He would lean over very quietly. I missed that one. And you just kind of give a head nod, and you would probably get it back later.
Yeah, I don't know, though. He told me he missed it. I said, that's not the only one. I mean, you got to get on their side. Come on.
That pitch misses high, a ball to Manuel.
I'll tell you what, it's not an easy job. It is hot here, and they're in black, so you know they're sweltering. But they only have to call 1 game today.
The 1-0 pitch, that's a strike. And it's 1-1 to Nathan Manuel. Back-to-back walks to begin the inning by relief pitcher Reese Davis. The runners at first and second, nobody out in the Wahama 6th inning. And Gorby delivers a breaking ball on the outside corner. And that draws some sarcastic applause from the Tyler Consolidated fans. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Gorby sets and delivers and lost the handle on the breaking ball. It stayed up and in. Billings wanted that pitch low and away. 2-2. break even on its way is hit in the air to center field. Helmick backing up on it. Helmick still going back, will make the catch for the first out of the inning. Now Helmick fires it toward third base. Brown able to track it down, but thought for a moment that may end up in the seats. Got quite an arm on him out there in center field. Oh, I've seen it already, cutting down a runner at home plate. So one out. I'll bring Logan Roach to the plate. He's been on base all 3 times he's come to the plate today. Has walked, doubled, singled, and scored 2 runs. And Roach takes the pitch up and away, ball 1. One ball and no strikes. Gorby on the mound. Coming in relief to work here in the 6th inning. And the slider misses inside.
Boy, Dave, Gorby cannot allow these 2 base runners to score.
No.
You would then start packing that trophy up and heading out to Mason, West Virginia.
2-0 right now on Roach. Turn and throw back to second base. And Roach, McClanahan dives back in. The pause in the pitch. Inside, gets away from Billings. Both runners will advance to second and third. And Roach with a big opportunity now on 3-0. Well, you probably call for something here out of the zone, Fred. Go ahead and load the bases and try to set up a double play and get out of this inning.
Or if you even do that, you may just automatically put him on. Take a chance of the pitch getting away from the catcher, but looks like they're going to pitch to him. 3-0.
Well, I mean, you're in the heart of the order. Gray and Lloyd are standing there just waiting for an opportunity, so pick your poison.
Salivating is probably the word.
The 3-0 pitch, infield drawn in, and it's ball 4. Bases loaded again, second straight inning. Wahama has loaded them. 3 walks here in the inning.
3 walks.
And it's Ethan Gray, the batter.
You have 7 other guys out behind you just standing there and not involved in any of the play.
Gray stands in and fouls it up the first baseline. Nope, I beg your pardon. I jumped ahead there, Fred. Apparently that 3-0 pitch was a strike. Now it's 3-2. Chris Lawrence keeping me honest down there in the dugout.
You're right. Got runners on second and third.
Looked like a ball to me.
Well, you've been wrong several times today.
All right, that's ball 4 because it skips in front of the plate, bounces back to the backstop, and now the bases are loaded.
So far today, I think the best call has been strike 3, almost.
No, it's not. I'm glad Chris is down there paying attention. Hey, where were you on that?
Hey, I believe everything you tell me, buddy.
So now Ethan Gray is the batter. We'll go down to Chris Lawrence here in just a moment. Bases loaded for Gray. It's a ball high. Chris, you're keeping me honest down there, buddy.
Well, I'm doing my best. I mean, you know, I think I'm watching the same game you are. But maybe I'm not.
The 1-0 pitch is in there, a strike.
Man, I'll tell you, just 1 out. Every run is crucial right now. Tyler just cannot afford to give up any run.
Well, they call that pitch a ball. 2-0. Pitch is tapped foul. Now it's 2-1. My eyes are tricking me today, Fred.
Is it your eyes?
I'm going to go with that. 2-1 pitch. That's hit on a line past the diving shortstop Clark and into left field. McClanahan will score. Henry coming around second. He will score, and it's 7-0. White Falcons. Ethan Gray delivers 2 more RBI. And the White Falcons firmly in control late in this one. Still just 1 out in the inning. And Hayden Lloyd will be the batter. And Lloyd, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, breaking ball stays high.
7-0 is the score now.
The 1-1 pitch, tap foul.
It's either been the walks or the hits from Wahama have been like seeing eye hits. They have just found that open space they need.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Still just 1 out, and that hits Lloyd. Thought it might have caught the bat first, but it hit the bat after it hit Lloyd. And the bases are loaded again. And here's Eli Rickard. Rickard already has driven in 2 runs today, 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th. And actually, Fred, Wahama might be thinking about trying to end this one in the bottom half of this inning. It's 7-0. Bases are loaded. And the pitch skips out in front of the plate. And looks like it caught Billings. Well, you know.
It caught Billings.
Well, there's no chest protector or shin guards.
Nope. Chest protector only goes so low.
Yep.
You almost have to blame that on Zaid, because he could have caught that ball. Probably wishes he had.
Would you like me to get on my soapbox about the Tony Pena style catching?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That's become
Good point.
popular today.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, there's a dated reference.
Stretch that leg out. And
you get down on the knee, stretch the leg out, but in my opinion, you can't get to where you need to block the ball properly. But
you don't see the things they used to wear on their calves to sit down on anymore.
Oh, the old knee savers.
Yeah, remember those?
Yes.
I haven't seen those for a while now.
Those were popular in my day. Very popular.
I know they were popular with the catcher at Atlanta that made them very popular. McLean.
Oh, Brian McCann.
Yeah, Brian McCann. Yeah,
yes.
McCann made them very popular.
Yep.
Then you saw them everywhere, and now you don't see them anywhere.
And sometimes you can do everything correctly, Fred.
Yeah, and still get hit.
And the baseball still finds.
What are those things they wear and everything? They're called the tools of
ignorance.
Thank you. For a reason.
Yes, sir.
It's a tough position, no doubt about that. Home plate umpire Rex Foster was
Let me tell you,
sympathizing with him.
there's nothing any trainer can do for you.
Nope.
Everybody in the ballpark knows it.
Right.
And all you can do is
try and breathe. And then in a minute try and walk it off. And you've got a trainer out there. Is it hurting? Yes, it's hurting.
Yeah.
Of course it's hurting.
Billings trying to collect himself at the plate. Robbie Jones, head coach of Tyler, trying to offer whatever support he can.
Yeah, it's a tough position, no doubt.
Wahama leading at 7-0. This was a 1-0 ball game after 4 innings. Both pitchers were cruising. And Billings putting his chest protector back on.
Pulling it a little lower.
He'll survive. Maybe singing an octave higher later tonight.
They used to wear those chest protectors that had that extra position, had that extra padding there that hung down. Remember that?
I do.
But they don't do that anymore. It's not cool anymore.
I don't think it worked that well anyway.
Probably not.
All right, ready to go again. 1-0 pitch is outside, a ball to Eli Rickard, the batter. (2-0).
7-0. The bases are loaded.
Pitch misses, and it's 3 balls and no strikes.
And only 1 out in the inning.
Gorby in danger of walking in a run here. Working from the windup, the 3-0 pitch is a called strike. Rickard's probably taking another one right here as well. 3-1. Called strike 2, and indeed he was taking it.
Asked Kyle this yesterday. Do you like a home plate umpire that yells out?
I do.
Yeah, I do too. Rex is just nonchalantly giving you the signs.
Here's the payoff pitch. Upstairs, ball 4. That'll move everybody 90 feet. Rickard picks up his 3rd RBI of the day, and it's 8-0 Wahama.
Now batting for Wahama, number 34, Trey Erlinger.
So Trey Olinger will be the batter, 8th hitter of the inning. He drove in 2 with a single in the 5th. And the pitch is in there for a strike. The 0-1. Hit in the air to left field. Sackman under it. This will score the runner from 3rd. Tagging is Gray. Throw is up the line. Gray will score. Both runners will tag and move up 90 feet. Olinger has his 3rd run batted in of the day, and it's now 9-0 Wahama.
Second out in the inning.
Number 3, Bryce Vespin.
But just 1 run away from a 10-0 ball game.
And for the second time today, Wahama has sent 9 batters to the plate in an inning. And here's Bryce Zussman with 2 outs. He takes a first pitch strike.
Strikeout. He struck out both times up in this game before.
Zussman hits it in left field. That's a base hit. That'll play to run. 10-0 Wahama. Bryce Zussman. And you know, Fred, he wanted to have a big tournament. He was on the mound a year ago when Charleston Catholic mounted that comeback, and he's pitched to Jim today. He's got a couple of hits and an RBI, and he'll have a chance to close this thing out in the 6th inning.
Courtesy runner, Parker Fields, a freshman, will be the courtesy runner for Bryce.
Yeah, no need to have your pitcher out there in the sunlight any longer than he needed to.
And you hope you send him back out and he gets 3 quick outs, and that'll be the ball game.
Aaron Henry, who's on deck, had to go down to the first base coach, get his batting gloves and his elbow guard from when he was on base earlier this inning.
So, hey, you don't need these. I need them.
So Chandler McClanahan back to the batter's box. He walked to begin the inning, and he takes a pitch high for ball 1. Runners on the corners.
As painful as it is right now, big learning for Tyler. Never been here before, and they've been in town since Thursday. According to Robbie Jones, he told me they've had a tremendous experience. Community has been behind them 100% with parades already when they were leaving town. The town had lined the streets for them, so it's been certainly a great experience for them, and they're still going to have at least 3 more outs to give.
Pitch in there for a strike. It's now 2 balls and a strike to the Wahama hitter, Chandler McClanahan. The 2-1. Breaking ball in there. 2-2. Gorby, a look towards second, pauses, and a throw over, or I beg your pardon, over to first.
This game has been an hour and 44 minutes so far.
2-2, poke foul, out of play. And McClanahan will get another shot with 2 strikes. The break even on the way from Gorby down in the dirt. Courtesy runner going to go ahead and move up to second base. Check swing, and they say, yep, he did in fact go around. Inning over. But Wahama has another big inning. The White Falcons play 5 more runs and lead it 10-0. They can end it with 3 outs in the bottom of the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Wahama 10. Tyler Consolidated nothing. You're listening to High School Championship Baseball from Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Ready?
It doesn't matter if you're playing hard or working hard. Your workout only works out if you recover right.
Recover.
Chocolate milk helps you recover for what comes next. It's delicious and contains the right mix of protein and carbs to help refuel exhausted muscles.
Ready? Recover. Repeat. Chocolate Milk, the official beverage of high school sports, is brought to you by the American Dairy Association Mideast.
Well, Dave, when you look at this, as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning, could be the final half inning of baseball in this Class Single A division, as the Wahama White Falcons scored 5 times at the top of the 6th and extended their lead to 10-0.
Fred, I will go back to the 5th inning. Jaden Helmick was pitching. Logan Roach was at the plate. And that borderline pitch that Helmick thought was strike 3 inning over. Helmick ends up giving up a single. And then Gray legs out that infield hit, and that just got that snowball headed downhill.
It did indeed. Ethan Clark would love to get on base and get something started.
He's down on the count, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is a breaking ball away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, Tyler needs a run just to extend this game. It's 10-0, and mercy rule is in effect. 1-1 pitch skips away from the catcher Manuel. Clark today is 0 for 1, has grounded out and walked. And Bryce Zuspin trying to complete what he has started here. The 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air. Right center field gap. Lloyd giving it a look. Lloyd's going to watch it bounce and roll all the way to the wall. Clark around first. He's into second base. Big turnaround second, but he'll hold up there. It's a leadoff double for Ethan Clark to begin the 6th inning.
Boy, when that ball left the bat, I had no thoughts it was going to get to the warning track. And it was well over the head of Hayden Lloyd. And then Lloyd couldn't quite grab hold of it, picked it up on the warning track, but there we go. There's a runner in scoring position.
The batter will be Ty Walton. He has struck out twice today. Tyler needs a run to extend the game here. And Zuspin delivers low, ball 1.
Only pitch number 73 for Bryce Zuspin.
He's been efficient. He misses low and away. Zuspin with 5 strikeouts today, but he's pitched to contact. The 0-1, breaking ball high. And Fred, you look down the score sheet, there's only a handful of ground outs. Billings has grounded out once. Clark's grounded out once. A lot of balls hit in the air today. The 3-0 delivery, get me over fastball, does the job at 3-1. My point, when you hit him in the air, it's
a little easy.
A little easier to make the plays.
Except that last one that was hit in the air.
That one got down. This ball hammered into left field, but it's going to be foul.
I was asking Kyle this year, you surprised we have not seen a home run? With this weather we've had?
With 20/20 vision and with the pitching we have seen this week, I'll say no.
I would have thought someone would have got a hold of one by now.
Payoff pitch, weekly fan app.
Not happy.
Walton goes down swinging for the 3rd time today.
Frustration on Ty Walton as he just kind of threw the bat over towards it, and you get it. frustrating. You're 0 for 3 today. You've struck out. And
yep, the senior Ty Walton, and credit Zuspin. That was a beautiful breaking ball. This pitch hit hard by Brown into deep left field. Backing up is Lloyd. He'll make the catch just shy of the warning track. Now, we have seen some balls hit pretty hard, pretty well, Fred.
Like that one.
This big ballpark is going to hold most of them. And Carson Gorby will come to the plate. Tyler down to its final out. A year ago, Fred, Wahama was within one strike of winning a state championship a couple of times. To only see it slip away today, looks like it's going to be the White Falcons' day.
Yeah, they were the number 2 seed last year. Got beat by the 4 seed, Charleston Catholic, in the championship.
Zuspin with the breaking ball, swing and a miss. They exercised those demons Thursday night. One of the best ball games we've seen here at Gomart Ballpark. Wahama scored 3 runs in the 11th inning to get to today's championship game. Breaking ball missed somewhere.
It was late. And if there was 1,000 people here, none of them were leaving. They were invested. They put all the time in, and they waited until the final. It was after 11, about 10 after 11 before it ended.
1-1 pitch skips in the dirt. A late night Thursday night. Aaron Henry pitched a beautiful ball game. Zuspin actually came in relief. Aiden Young, a freshman, came in and closed it out for Wahama. The White Falcons, who have faced elimination, today's game would be the 7th time in the postseason they've played an elimination game. And they're 1 strike away from a state championship. It would be number 5 for Wahama. White Falcon fans on their feet. Zuspin on the rubber. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Upstairs, ball 3. Zuspin just trying to build a little bit of suspense here. Full count pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. He pauses. He pitches. And the pitch hit into left field. Lloyd coming on. Lloyd makes a sliding catch. And the Wahama White Falcons are your 2023 Class Single A state champions. The Falcons dogpiling Bryce Zuspin out at the pitcher's mound. The coaches embracing state title number 5 for Wahama.
And the Cullen family is celebrating.
Again, we will have our awards presentation shortly. We appreciate your cooperation.
Your final score, Wahama 10, Tyler Consolidated nothing. We'll be back to Gomart Ballpark for much more. You're listening to Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
The Wahama White Falcons defeat Tyler Consolidated 10-0, capture their 5th state championship. Chris Lawrence is standing by with a very happy Billy Zuspin.
Coach Zuspin, I think if anybody told you or anybody else in this building that this thing would end with a mercy rule, nobody would have believed them.
I wouldn't have believed that. That's a great team over there. Coach Robbie Jones, great baseball coach. You know, the old KC well represented here. You know, we faced those guys 2 times already this year. They got us 8-3, 8-2, but got them in a good time today. So, yeah, no, our boys just really come ready to play.
Talk about that 5th inning, because that was obviously, I mean, with 2 outs,
Yeah.
2 out lightning, man.
Yeah, well, you know, we just pass the bat, extend the inning, keep it going. You know, next guy. And that's all we're looking to do. Just keep the inning going. You know, with good at bats. I thought our at bats today was absolutely. Even some of our strikeouts were. I mean, we're seeing a bunch of pitches. We're fouling off pitches. You know, maybe we're ground out. But then we get the big hits, and they came at a great time.
And your son out there on the hill after that big inning, he goes out there and he immediately takes 2 down. It gave up a hit or 2, but got out of that inning with scoreless.
Hey, let me say, that kid is that's the definition of mental toughness right there. Guys, you know how we left this park last year. He's on the mound, 1 out to go, 2 strikes away from a championship twice, and we got out of here with our hearts broken. These boys are the comeback kid. That kid right there is the comeback kid. In my opinion, Bryce Zussman and Aaron Henry are the 2 best pitchers in the LKC, and they've proved it all season long, and they definitely proved it up here in Charleston this week.
And you're going to have the hardware to take back to Mason to prove it yourself, Coach. Congratulations.
Comeback kids right here. Hey, comeback kid. They left here truly brokenhearted to get back here and then win it. That's amazing. I love these boys. So thankful for this Wahama community. Hey, number five, we're thankful.
Congratulations, Coach. Go celebrate with your team.
Thank you, sir, very much. Thank you so much.
There he is, Coach Usman. Guys, they are the state champions for 2023.
Wahama White Falcons. I'd like to be invited to that party back up in Mason later tonight. White Falcons defeat Tyler Consolidated. Once again, our final score, Wahama 10 and Tyler Consolidated nothing. More from Gomar Ballpark coming up in a moment. You're listening to Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Is Elijah or a representative from Petersburg here? Our next recipient, Jeremy Bacoco from Charleston Catholic High School. There's Jonah. Our next recipient, Hayden Brown from Tyler Consolidated High School. Next, Ethan Gray from Wahama High School. Ty Walton from Tyler Consolidated High School. Jaden Helmick from Tyler Consolidated High School. Aaron Henry from Wahama High School. Carson Grovey from Tyler Consolidated High School. Bryce Zussman from Wahama High School. And Logan Roach from Wahama High School. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your all-tournament team. Let's give them a big round of applause. And now we would like to present the individual awards to the 2023 baseball runner-up team from Tyler Consolidated High School. Team members, coaches, and support staff are asked to come forward and receive your awards as your names are announced. For Tyler Consolidated, let's hear it for Nate Deaton. Jackson. Colby Nichols. Jace Miller. Darren Brockman. Sawyer Kunkel. Tyler Farrell. Derek Horton-Kircher. Jaden Helmick. Zay Billings. Ethan Clark. Ty Walton. Hayden Brown. Carson Gorby. Reese Davis. Owen Westbrook. Mason Nichols. And Brody Seckman. And now the head coach, Rob Jones, along with his assistant coaches, Zach Beasley and Brian Farrell. And now with the support staff personnel, please come forward. And now the runner-up trophy will be presented to Tyler Consolidated High School. Let's hear it for Tyler Consolidated. And now the members of Wahama High School are asked to come forward to receive their individual awards for the 2023 Baseball Championship Team. Team members, coaches, and support staff are asked to come forward to receive your awards as your name is announced. For Wahama, Parker Fields, Carson Bennett, Aiden Young, Seth Olinger, Logan Mitchell, Taylor Northup, Elijah Hicks, Keegan Scott, Aaron Henry, Nathan Manuel, Logan Roach, Ethan Gray, Hayden Lloyd, Eli Rickard, Trey Olinger, Bryce Sussman, Chandler McClanahan, and Blake Henry. And now with the head coach, Billy Justman, come forward. He'll have to get his award after his interview. Oh, here he comes. Billy Justman. And his assistant coaches, Eric Barnett and Mason Hicks. And now with the support staff, please join their coaches. The members of Wahama High School are asked to now come forward to receive, with much pride and pleasure, the Class A West Virginia 2023 Baseball Championship Trophy in Game Ball. Again, we would like to express our sincere thanks to everyone for being a part of this 2023 baseball championship here at Gilmart Ballpark. And now very shortly we will start getting the field prepared and personnel on the field for our next game, which will be the AAA State Championship game. Thank you all.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Here at Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.